I want to remind white folks that y'all were running from us, because
This family.
this family, this family, with all the values that you read about, you were running from us, and you still running, because we're no different than the immigrant families that are moving in, the families in Pilsen, the families that are coming from other places to try to do better. But because we can so easily wash over who we really were because of the color of our skin, because of the texture of our hair, that's what divides countries.
Artificially as well.
Artificial things that don't even touch on the values that people bring to life. Being the first black family gave America and the world an opportunity to see the truth of who we are as black people, as others. That we are just as, and oftentimes better than, many of the people who doubt us.
Yes.
It's very interesting how Big Mike always try to play the hero, and then in the same sentence, he also tries to play the victim. That's very interesting. Could that be a form of his imposter syndrome? Big Mike, you actually want us to believe that quote unquote white folks were actually running from y'all based off the values that your family has? Did you forget that your family is put together? For example, let's just start with the kids that are rented. Also, let's not forget how your husband was placed with you and how you every so often forget how long you've been with this individual. Let's also not forget that your parents was in disagreement with you being with this individual, which also makes me think, could the quote unquote white folk been running from you due to the fact that your husband is literally the grandson of Adolf Hitler and is tied to the Rothschild and is connected to the Clintons? What also was very interesting was how you mentioned that you're no different than the immigrant families that are moving in from different places of the world, which makes us believe that your husband is really not from America and he is from these other places such as Indonesia or even Kenya. What's also very interesting that this individual said that the color of our skin, the texture of our hair is what literally divides the country. I beg to differ. I think that the reason the country is so divided is because nefarious people have the largest amount of wealth, are literally trying to control individuals who don't have such a great amount of wealth to literally doing what they say, even if it goes against their integrity and morals and principality. Socialism, communism, and dictatorship. But we ain't gonna do too much. Y'all drop y'all comments and let me know what y'all think about that. This individual had the audacity to say that being the first quote unquote black family gave America and the world an opportunity to see the truth of who we really are. We pretty much just gave America more reasons to not only not trust us, but to see us as foolish, unintelligent, and willing to do anything, while also looking at us like ultra-crepidarians or even contumacious people who would use the power that they have and abuse it while misguiding the same people that they're trying to uplift. Come on now, Big Mike, are we really, or often sometimes, better than those same people that doubt us if we are literally fooling ourselves to believe in that? We ain't gonna do too much. I need y'all to drop y'all comments in the comments. Is this another form of small manipulation and imposter syndrome kicking in heavily? With that being said, we have to pay attention to the fallacies. We have to pay attention to these ineffable people who are literally using that powerful authority to mislead and misguide the people that they so-called are trying to uplift. We ain't gonna do too much. If you function with me on a monthly, daily, weekly basis, y'all already understand that we got clear eyes to recognize y'all real lies. But we ain't gonna do too much. This just a little bit of food for thought. And with that being said, you already know the rest of the spiel. So that part. If y'all function with me on a monthly, weekly, daily basis, y'all already understand that clear eyes always recognize real lies. And like always, I'm always gonna have more videos. So until next time, that part. I know.
It's pretty difficult, let's face it.
I felt like this was going to be a very hard life for both of them.
It was an unraveling mystery. It was kind of a distraction tactic. It's like you took them one way and...
Michael and I also want to acknowledge...
I mean, this dude is a genius.